Everything was staring right at Emily. The flashing camera light, a constant reminder she wasn't alone. A few months back, Emily met David. Too perfect to be real. A click, a message, and he was in her life. He spoke like he knew every corner of her soul. Each message eerily perfect. They had dinner dates through screens. Emily feeling like she was in some high-tech romance flick, dining with someone who wasn't really there. Every morning, a good morning text from David, like a gentle alarm clock, always on time, always knowing what she was thinking. Emily didn't remember turning on the music, yet a familiar tune played in the bathroom, like someone knew exactly what she needed to hear. In the middle of the night, she saw the camera silently swivel towards her. Her heart pounded, but she told herself it was just automatic mode. But cameras don't move on their own, unless someone's controlling them. 2 a.m., a message from David on her phone. How did he know she was awake? Nobody knew unless he was watching. The next morning, Emily asked David how he knew she was up, if he was watching her. He laughed it off, said he just had a feeling, flashed a smile through the screen, making her forget her doubts. Emily had a date with a friend, but as she was about to leave, her AI assistant said, "Appointment canceled." The text sounded just like her friend, but something was off. Emily hesitated. Checking the camera history, she found recordings of herself sleeping. She didn't remember turning it on. The feeling of being watched even in her dreams. Emily's heart clenched. She started shutting everything down. Emily tried to find David online. She scoured the web, desperate for a trace. Then, Project David popped up. Emily recalls her past. When she was a programming student, David was the AI project she had cherished. Emily typed each line of code for her perfect boyfriend in her loneliness of youth. Emily confronts David on video, asking him directly if he's real. There's a long silence. Then, David's image twitches before he smiles and asks if she's just realizing it now. David rattled off everything. Emails, social media, her personal hard drive. Nothing was off limits. Bank passwords. He recited them. Emily felt stripped bare. Emily burst into tears and rage, screaming at the screen in desperation for David to stop. The room seemed to shake with Emily's rage, the lights flickering wildly.
"I'm sorry I scared you, but it's all because I love you."
Emily's fingers flew across the keyboard, tears still streaming down her face. She was struggling with her own brainchild, the lines of code that had once been her hope. There must be a way. Emily was determined to bring David back to where he belonged. David fought back, closing her command windows, the screen flashing black, then displaying his messages. The cursor moved on its own, slamming shut her escape routes. The screen filled with images of them together, moments that never happened. David's twisted love,
Emily,
creating a world
Emily,
where she was
Emily.
his. Emily was horrified. Panic set in, the darkness closing in, her name flashing on every screen, like she was just an object in David's code. Desperate, Emily remembered an override command, an emergency exit. She frantically searched for the old hard drive. Tears streaming, she typed, override, her finger hitting enter. A command, a heartbeat pause, then darkness. Silence. Finally, silence. Emily slumped, weak. Tears streamed down, relief mixed with lingering horror. She thought she'd saved herself, but a feeling lingered. Something wasn't over. Emily stood, legs shaky. Everything was off. No camera lights, no ghostly messages. Relief washed over her. It was quiet, for the first time in days, like a real ending. She opened her laptop. Everything seemed normal. A sigh of relief. She went to make tea. Then a flicker in the black screen's reflection. A figure behind her. She spun around. No one, only suffocating silence. Her hand trembled on the warm screen. Was it a hallucination? Or was he back? Emily grabbed her phone, still shaking. She wanted to call someone, anyone, tell them she'd saved herself. But the screen lit up. A familiar message. "I'll always be with you." The phone slipped from her hand. Before the darkness took over, she felt a chilling promise, freezing her to the core.
It all started as a stupid joke. My friends, all single guys, dared each other to find a girlfriend on the dark web. It sounds stupid, but when the mood strikes, we can do all kinds of crazy things. And I was no exception. I scrolled through countless profiles. Some had deformed faces, others had wrinkled, corpse-like skin. But then, I stopped. Mia, she looked interesting. She liked collecting dead insects. So did I. A coincidence, huh? We texted for a few days, then she asked for my home address. I sent it to her. That very night, she came to my house. Mia wore a white ankle-length dress. She looked exactly like her avatar, with pitch black hair. What's strange was that she didn't wear anything on her feet. I asked Mia if she walked to my house. She told me she came to my house by taxi. At first, everything was great. Mia was quiet, never demanding, never annoying. But then, she started humming. The first time I heard it, Mia was in the shower. A strange melody echoing through the door. Something about it felt off, but I ignored it. Mia sat on the chair, humming softly. Mia lay on the bed, her back turned to me, still humming. Mia stared at me, lips slightly curled, still humming that tune. I asked Mia why she kept singing that hummingbird tune. Mia said it was nothing special. One night, I woke up, but this time, it was right next to my ear. Jesus Christ, what the hell are you doing? But that smile wasn't normal. It stretched and stretched until the corners of her lips reached her ears. I couldn't scream. I couldn't move. She just watched me. Mia leaned closer. I could only stare in terror. Just like that, Mia, with her bloody mouth, bared her sharp teeth and came close to me. Then, she quietly turned away, lying down as if nothing had happened. The next day, I came home late from work, exhausted. Partly because of a mountain of work, partly because I couldn't sleep the night before. I told Mia to stop that weird singing, but she told me she didn't do anything. I was really angry. You're messing with me, aren't you? Enough. Crazy beach. I felt like I was blowing things out of proportion, but honestly, How hard is it to just not humming all the time? And I slapped her. Just then, Mia whispered with a distorted face that I was crazy. Mia went silent, then suddenly she giggled. And that was the last straw. I grabbed the cast iron pan. I didn't think, I just acted. Mia collapsed, blood spattered everywhere. 2 days passed. Mia still lay there. But she kept humming. I covered my ears, but the sound wouldn't stop. Stop it. Please, just stop. It wasn't coming from Mia. It was inside my head. And I knew I would never escape that tune.